I'd just be some idiot that knows how to fight that's just kind of chill. Maybe most people leave me alone for once.
Oh man, I just I tell you.
So,
Yes.
if I have the ice spear equipped, just not attuned to it, I can use it, just not the magic ice wall aspect, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Oh man. But
You know, if we make an ice wall and I dive onto it when there's enemies nearby, I will shatter the wall.
causing you and everyone else damage.
Take the ice damage. You know.
Also, the great adventures of Daka shall have returned.
Yes.
It's just the 3 really buff people going on an adventure.
How excited are you guys for fiends and undead
Yes.
and ghosts?
No.
No.
Would you like to
On
take
the
a
other
guess?
hand,
Yeah.
Anywho.
Would you all like to take a guess of how many ghosts are down here at some point?
Too many.
we
The
come
amount
back
is
to the party
yes.
shortly after a rest. What would you guys like to do? You know, on the other hand, I think we're gonna leave.
If you fuckers leave after I just spent 10 minutes putting this session together, I swear to God, there will be a Lich with Meteor Swarm on fucking repeat until you fuckers die. No. You're in here. Get your ass thorough. Oh man, I'm not building a new plotline right now. Oh god.
What do you mean?
I swear to God. You don't want me pulling something out of my ass. I ain't gonna look at the CR level. I'm just gonna Google interesting monsters from 3.5. You better pray that nothing high level comes up first.
You know, it's fair.
Oh.
That's what it's called.
Desperation or death?
Both.
No, I was trying to figure out like this one anime that also included like the main character.
The main character?
He felt.
Oh, please tell me Cook just got a storm rolling over him and his internet cut.
No, don't worry.
Fuck.
No, you were saying we got main character and then you got cut. You're saying?
And the main character goes back in time, that kind of stuff, to save like a friend of his or something, to save people. Escaped. It was called Escaped.
Yeah,
Wait, no, Erased. That's
Oh,
what it
I've
was.
seen Erased. Yeah, I'm familiar. Is that the one? That's the one with the weird quirks and shit that he goes around collecting, right?
No.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, wait, Erased.
it-
That's the one with the pedophile teacher. Yes.
Yes, the pedophile
Yeah,
teacher.
actually, that's why I got recommended this series, because when I watched that whole series, because I watched the whole thing, it was an amazing anime. One of the recommendations was the Tokyo Revengers series.
People describe Erased in the anime community as good but fucky because of what happened.
well,
the topic itself, like, come on.
Erased, yeah, definitely. You can tell that. Well, I think the series got censored at some point. Like, I think the studio got told like they couldn't run certain shit because of the fact, because it's a really dark fucked anime. Like, especially for what happens to that poor little girl throughout most of the timeline. So,
Yeah.
like the
And it
beaten to
wasn't-
death and
it-
freezing in a fucking shed in the middle of winter in Tokyo.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, oh.
Yeah, after being repeatedly apparently assaulted by the boyfriend. Yeah, it was a really fucked series. I really enjoyed it. I think it was really interesting. I don't think it was a series that I could watch again though.
It's definitely one of the. It's like, man, I was like, oh, like every time the main character fails to save.
Yeah, but
It's
that one
just like,
hurt.
ugh.
Yeah, that one was more like, it wasn't he was stupid, it just hurt that he was getting outsmarted. Like, he was trying to put the pieces together. I didn't figure out it was the teacher until about halfway through the series. You know, when they started to once he found the bus, it was like, oh shit, okay, now everything makes sense. Before that, man, that series was a fucking mystery. Like, they did that really well. This series, they just said, hey, we're gonna assume the average person watching this is really, really dumb. And good
To be
luck.
honest,
and
I
watch.
started thinking it was the teacher as soon as he offered them candy.
I didn't.
Also,
That just gave me that vibe.
Fair.
It's like, you want some candy? It's like, it's him! It's the classic trope!
yeah, Tokyo Revengers for the average American intelligence viewer.
Yeah, no kidding.
They try.
They're like, oh, we're gonna make the fans feel smart by having them figure it out before the character does, and then we're gonna painstakingly shove it in their face continuously to make them feel even smarter as they yell at their screens. But with that, we come back to no camera on because the DM is in pajamas because he may have pulled one of his pecs while stupidly trying to incline bench 250 pounds to show off to absolutely no one.
I weigh more than that.
Well, good news. I can incline bench press you, almost cook.
Almost.
Yeah.
There.
The incline bench press, by the way, is the harder of the two bench presses because it's focusing on a very specific part of the pectoral rather than the whole pectoral. So that means I can probably almost bench press you.
I'm safe on an incline.
That's true. But that doesn't count for the fact that I can already probably leg press you, so I think I'll be all right.
Oh, well, leg press, duh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, leg extensions, I do your weight, probably, because I'm doing 280. But anyways, we digress. Let's move on. Alright, so yeah, last time we left off, the party themselves managed to... You know what? We're not going into the strength contest thing. I know I can pick up Robert with the whole body, not with a single press. Maybe deadlift. Maybe. If I need you to make a handle and just not drink any water that day, I can probably deadlift you. But yeah, no, the party unfortunately found themselves in a very unique dungeon that would lead them to losing a very treasured item of the parties, a well-known piece to the series, the legendary hot poker, as it was named in like the second session, I think, after the party had found it. Anyways, so with the loss of that, unfortunately, the party finds themselves battered, bruised, and with a short rest, as I had stated, in between sessions. After the log was pulled out, a 15 feet now gap stands between you and the other side of the dungeon itself, from where those two crow-like statues seem to have appeared. You come back to, again, that same room with the altar, a little kind of nook at the top of the room that that Tick-Trick had been hiding in. A stone-looking door on the bottom portion of the room, as we'll call it. The 4 caskets that seem to be closed with stone fully buried. And, of course, the altar itself with nothing there. We come back to you lot kind of relaxing, taking some time to catch your breath. What would you all like to do?
Could we look inside the caskets?
You would have... you can make a strength check to see if you find anything.
I'll try to peel one open.
Yeah, sure.
Now we see if the dice machine... if the dice actually work.
17.
21.
Good news! The dice work, so that means we're not seeing a 503 gateway crash again today. Finally! With a 17, Sieko, you are not able to move the any of the stone caskets. They seem to be kind of rather heavy and almost slightly bolted in. However, Daka, you just barely managed to get the check as you go to push one of the caskets open. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
8.
8. That is a really bad failure. Alright, that is going to be as this force of energy smashes into your face, you feel your brain start to rattle, a headache coming on. It is a psychic base spell.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Give it a second. That will be 2d10 worth of psychic damage. That is 11 points of psychic damage. As your head just starts to kind of feel like it's pounding and pounding. Alright. Also,
Random
you're on...
caskets make Daka's brain hurt.
Yes.
That was me pouting that the hot poker's gone.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, hold up. Yes, it fell into the drink, unfortunately. But yeah, as you open up the casket, though, and you look in, there's just a pile of dust from what you can tell. There is a slight shiny pig or something light it seems to reflect off of inside the dust, and as you reach in to look, assuming you reach in to look.
Yes.
Okay. As you kind of slightly kind of move the dust around that you don't really take into account is probably the remains of whoever was buried inside here. You find the handle, a golden handle to what looks to be some sort of sword or dagger, with the pommel itself having a lion's head carved into it, as if kind of like something to smash someone's head with. You see the lion head on the very end of the pommel seems to also have a little ruby with runic designs on it. The rest of the handle itself or pommel itself seems to be made of a mix of gold and some sort of weird red leather-like material.
Maybe the rest of the swords in the rest of the caskets.
We can try. We can check.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Who's gonna
We
open
can
the
check
other?
the rest.
Yeah, who's gonna make the strength checks to make the rest of the caskets?
I will
Bastion,
open
you have-
one.
Okay. Bastion, alright. Let's see what you got.
The 9.
Bastion, your days of studying magic and focusing on the arcane arts have seemed to have weakened your capability, your very well oiled joints, and you feel more of the fleshy muscularness of your body coming through from the changeover from your previous body. And as you go to shove, it's too heavy. Your arms don't seem to move forward like they used to, and the casket does not budge.
Let's do it together, Bastion.
Must be protected by some holy magic or something.
Let's try it again, Bastion, but together.
All right.
Sure.
Is Daka giving help action, or is he also rolling?
I'll roll along with him.
Okay.
That's not much better. 10.
13. With our combined powers.
Casket doesn't move.
Nah, shit.
I'll try.
All three together! All three together now!
Oh, wow, that's an 8. Well,
Yeah, nothing happens, Sieko, as the casket doesn't move yet again. Oh, let's see.
16.
Yeah, Daka, as you continue to shove, the casket doesn't open.
This one's a tough one. Alright, okay, actually, Chaston, you have the highest strength set, right?
I have +7.
Gotcha. I'll give a help action to Chaston to push it open.
Okay.
Alright, Sieko, let's see what you got.
No.
Even with Daka patting you on the back, Sieko making you feel a little stronger, the casket does not move.
I punch it.
Okay, roll to attack.
I was also thinking about doing that.
17.
I'll let him do it first.
As you punch it, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage to your fist, and your magical weapon seems to deactivate.
Again?
Yes.
Once more!
Stop that.
Oh, 17.
The lid doesn't budge.
Again!
19.
The lid
19.
still doesn't budge for either of you.
Get this eventually.
We're gonna just keep going until we reach it. Go!
I'm walking off.
I'm gonna go get. Yeah, let me. Wait, which way are you going south, Bastion, through the doorway, or are you gonna try and jump the?
The 22! 22!
All right. But my question to Bastion, do you are you gonna try and open the stone-looking door, or are you gonna try and jump the ravine with the river at the bottom of it?
I would like to walk over to the stone-looking door and just examine it.
Okay, give me an investigation check. What are you looking for?
Make sure it's not booby-trapped.
Okay.
I didn't know doors.
It's a 12.
That's going in the notes.
As you take a look at it, and Daka starts to draw on his journal, the door seems to be locked from the other side. As you look about, you don't see a keyhole on this side that seems to open it or unlock it, and there doesn't seem to be a doorknob on the door. But it doesn't seem to be trapped in any way. At least not from this side.
The bug tell us he was leaving, or is he just gone?
You look around, and Tick was gone like halfway through the short rest. Like, he just vanished.
The door is locked. Where the hell did the lockpick guy go?
I'm not the bug keeper.
As Daka says this,
You were watching those ants on the wall over there. I thought maybe...
I do not keep the ants. I watch ants.
As Daka says this and leans on one of the sarcophagi, the lid slides off slowly and the dust kind of fumes out onto Daka, covering him in just gray dust. There's nothing in the sarcophagus.
Another one.
I see you got the lid off.
Yes.
If anybody who has the capability to do arcane casting, please roll an Arcana check.
That's not me, is it?
Can any of you do arcane, actually?
No.
I mean, besides, I guess, the absorb elements I get from the cloak.
Which doesn't count.
Yeah. Unless you count wild magic.
It does not.
You confirm paladin. My paladin thing is technically divine, so.
Alright, you know what, we're going with it. Let's keep going. Alright, Daka, let's see what you got. Let's try and open another one.
Yeah!
That is a terrible idea now.
Oh, it is.
Alright, that's a 17. That's a crit. 26.
Alright. As you look...
Let's see what's in here.
As you watch Bastion and Seiko, you see as Daka kind of walks around it, still covered in this gray dust, which is definitely totally not the remains of whoever was in there. He kind of lumbers over to the next one and gives it a nice couple of shoves before the lid falls over. And Daka, inside of it, you see a single, very thin, about a little over an inch thin piece of metal that seems to have a purplish hue to it.
Purple. Sneaky. I like it. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. You gain a shard of purple metal that you can add to your other material possessions.
Alright, so what, I got like a lion handle, or was it just a pommel?
It was the hilt.
Okay.
Oh, it was the whole hilt of the sword, yeah.
Alright, I'll just call it a lion's hilt for now.
That's fine.
Hilt. And purple metal shard.
Yep. Sieko, what are you doing while Daka does this?
I'm gonna try to open that door.
You're gonna try and open the door, you're gonna go over to
Try and
Bastion?
force it.
Alright. How are you going to
I'm going to stand back.
Okay.
Get out of the way. I'm gonna shoulder check charge it.
Give me 1 second to...
Look, man, we ain't got the power to unpick locks. Our lock picking guys go
So
on.
we're looking at the door that's south of all of us, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, D&D Beyond, there you go. Okay. So how are you gonna open this door? What's the plan?
I am going to get back like 20 feet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna scrape my feet on the floor, and I'm gonna do like a football charge to slam my shoulder into it.
Okay. Alright, give me a attack roll with your strength modifier.
Question.
Huh?
I was an athletics charge.
Sure.
Would he have more momentum if he is running full speed, or if he happened to like fall forward as he was running full speed and like
If he can,
missile head first into it?
he'll take damage. But if you can get his momentum high enough to where he doesn't lose momentum upon falling, then technically, as long as his momentum continues to increase, it's by technicality with the way of the laws of how momentum works. Technically, he would move faster based on the momentum of just being thrown at it, I guess, if you will, rather than running because he's limited by the speed of his feet.
You can't throw me. You can't.
Yeah, I knew that.
But if you have a cannon to shoot him out of,
I got a 25.
25? Okay. You slam into the door, and immediately I need a charisma saving throw.
Here we go.
29.
29. You do succeed, and nothing seems to happen. The door does not budge.
Strong door.
I don't think that's a normal door.
We've got one more casket to open.
All right, Peppa the Pig.
We've got one more casket to open.
Man doesn't
really-
do voice acting for a
I'm
side
really
gig.
tempted to go jump that freaking gap to get away from these caskets.
All right, if you want to roll to open it, go ahead and give me another strength
I mean-
check, Daka.
Even all in the water, the waves
Uh,
can't.
That one's a 15.
Doesn't seem to move, Daka, but as you start to move, as you try to shove it, Bastion and Sieko, with your passive perceptions as Daka is very focused, you start to notice that the other sarcophagus, as Daka pushes, start to shake a little bit and rumble.
Wait.
Time to push harder.
Hey, Daka, no!
Give me a strength check, Daka.
That's
Yeah,
even-
as you continue to try to push it, the shaking becomes strong, louder and louder.
Daka, stop!
What?
And
is
suddenly it goes
shaking?
silent.
What's wrong,
You're making
Sieko?
the rest shake.
Stones don't shake.
These ones are.
Well, I didn't see it.
Can I like walk up and lightly push? Not enough to try to knock it off, but just enough that he can see the shake.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
You're gonna roll like a natural 20.
That's a 6.
As you kind of put your hand on it and start to kind of just give a little bit of your weight towards it, nothing happens.
Son of a bitch.
There's something you need to get your eyes checked, my friend.
He saw it too. You know what? I'm just gonna walk away from him and be like, go ahead.
Thank you.
Where's the nearest place I can take cover?
Yeah.
You can, from, what? Exactly.
From him and the sarcophagus.
You can jump across the thing and hide behind the pillars, or you can head out of the
Fuck
dungeon.
Fuck it. I'm jumping.
Yeah? You want to take that chance?
Well, even if I fall in the water, I weigh too much for it to push me.
It's not the water
21.
that I'm saying. 21. Give me a second. I gotta pull this up real quick because I don't have this fully prepared. I have
I'm
this
going-
as
No, fuck this.
this was a gag. Give me a minute. Let's go find the creature. All right, I have it in my notes.
What have you done? Hunter, what have you done?
Well, he just really gave you guys a fun time here in a minute. All right, so as you shove with the 21, Daka, at the same time you said, Sieko, you're going to jump across. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
16.
You manage to, as you're getting a running start, you realize the jump is too far and do not bother, or you stop.
The water couldn't push me. I could walk across and climb.
As you look down, you also notice it looks to be something coming out of the water rising as the sarcophagi is opened. and we will come to you in a moment. Bastion, you said you were gonna do what? Hide?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go towards the door.
Oh, okay. So as you turn to the door, the stone door in the south, or just back out towards the exit?
Probably towards the south.
Okay.
I won't open it yet because I want to make sure everybody is at least somewhat together, but I will be headed towards it.
Okay, towards that stone door. All right. Okay. So as you watch as Daka shoves this thing open, Daka, there's a simple letter written in Infernal. Do you read Infernal?
No.
All right. You see strange runes, but as you see this, Sieko, you start to see a red. At first, just two like weird little red tips come out of the water, out of the rushing water, and then the red eyes seem to sparkle from the water below, and then slowly standing up out of the water, steps this creature as it starts to slowly float up.
Bastion, can you read?
As Daka turns to look to
sometimes.
you, Lucius,
What is
Lucius. As Daka turns to see you, Bastion, and say this, you see behind Daka, and as Sieko's just staring at this thing slowly rising up, this giant creature coming up from the center of the water.
Oh, here we go.
That doesn't answer my question.
Turn around.
Can you read these runes?
Talk a little more important.
Turn around.
As you turn around, Daka, you actually know what this is, Daka. Your people are very accustomed to dealing with these creatures, as they like to hunt your species. It's a pit fiend. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
15.
9.
Oh no, Sieko.
I rolled left 0. I don't know what you expect.
You rolled a 1.
I did.
Ouch.
Don't worry, I have advantage on initiative, and I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Well, that's good.
With a +4, it gave me 9.
Yeah, because I was watching it rise, can I shield of faith myself?
Sure. And he rolled a 22 in total.
Oh, nice.
So first off, I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of combat and its turn.
Is this fear?
It is.
I'm
Oh,
immune.
well, Daka's a little bit afraid then. That's a 2.
That's a fail.
I rolled a 4. I'm pretty afraid as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if they're near me, I give fear immunity to everyone.
Oh, do you?
I do. I'm a paladin.
Oh.
Do you have your aura?
Do I? What level is the fucking? Let's see, because I have like a bunch of auras in here. It's aura of protection. No, I don't think I have it yet. Oh, that sucks.
So no, you are fully feared. So that means that since you're frightened, well, it's probably for the best. So all of you are frightened, which means you cannot move forward towards the creature. While you're in line of sight, you have disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls. While
I'm blind.
you are not, motherfucker. You have tremor sense.
I am.
Fuck off. Yeah, motherfucker. Also, you cured your fucking blindness. Fuck you. I don't remember that.
I'm still wearing a thing.
I don't care. And you also cannot you cannot move willingly closer. You can still cast from where you are, though. Alright, so that's the beginning. That's just the effect of the creature. As it sees Sieko standing, like, right in front of it, it's just going to glare in hostility. And with a big, toothy grimace, it's going to swing its giant mace. Which is only a 17 to hit for the first round.
No.
Good news. It gets 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So that's an 18. Wow, I'm really rolling low. Maybe you'll get lucky. That's a 29.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hurt.
That one hits. Don't worry, Bastion. This one can hit you.
I can see that.
Only one hit. Don't worry. You're fine. Alright, so that will be 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage. And an extra 21 points of fire damage as the fire ignites onto you. And that is going to end that creature's turn. Okay. Bastion, you are up.
Oh. You said I can't move towards it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're afraid.
Okay.
You should come on.
Yeah, you are you are frightened until the its next turn. At which point you can then try and make another Wisdom saving throw to see if you succeed.
Is the casket that Daka's near, is that in its direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot do that yet.
You can run back out towards the exit, or you can try and run through that stone door. Or you can try and shoot a spell off at it.
Can I throw my spear at it?
Stone door wasn't nice.
You can. You'll be at disadvantage.
Okay. I haven't been rolling very well, so I don't know that matters.
Neither have I.
That is a 11.
Yeah, as you go to throw the spear, you watch as it flies right over the pit fiend and lands right at the edge of the crevice and goes into the water.
It's 2 spears gone.
And you hear as it kind of hits this rock saw on the way back down as it goes further into the dungeon.
Does it look like a dangerous fall?
From what Sieko can tell, it's about 20, maybe 25 feet. So you'll take maybe a D10 worth of damage. You could drown. You don't know how deep the water is.
I cannot drown.
Then there you go. Worst case scenario, you get carried off by the water.
Well, I'm bottom treader, so
There you go.
I move along the bottom if I want to.
Yeah, you could try. Well, you can't move towards it, so that's the issue because it's floating over the crevice right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's
Yeah.
over there.
It's where that little bridge was. I don't know how much of the map is being seen, so I'll just post the map because I'm not too concerned. Shit! Wait, hold up.
That's the big one.
Did my stream crash? Wait. Okay, we're good.
Did your
All right.
stream crash?
My stream did crash for a moment. There was a good few seconds. Oh wait. Oh shit. Uh-oh. No, not like this, YouTube. You can't do this to me again.
You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I sacrificed?
Not 2 nights in a row. Okay, we're good. Huh.
Okay, so we're in that big room.
Yes. Top left, yep. Yo, I'm just checking. Looking that up. Cool, we're good. Alright.
I will go ahead and try and shoot a ray of sickness at it.
Okay. Is that a save or is that an attack?
That is a 22 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Let me see.
Aw. Now that's something.
You did those. You did this to us.
I will say, Bastion, you can see the big blood-red arcane circle in the center of the sarcophagus that is very much glowing now. That Daka's kind of standing on slightly as he opened one of the sarcophagi.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very important thing that we might need to look at. It might have his name, or it's the thing that binds him here.
It does not have any writing in it. It's just a draw. It's just a drawing of a magic circle.
Handler's Hunter, if you smash it, maybe it'll go away.
I'll don't worry, Bastion. On my turn, I'll bring it to you.
Oh, Lord.
If Daka's gonna try and throw the pit fiend at Bastion, there are better ways to kill your teammates. I feel like that's just
I was
mean.
talking about the sarcophagus lid with the runes on it.
Even you were gonna try and grab the pit fiend and throw it at him.
That was an
Go into
accident.
rage
Oh, you're good.
and throw the pit fiend.
All right, Bastion, your ray of sickness went off. Is there anything else you would like to try?
I think I'm just gonna stay back by that door then,
Okay.
where I was. Just
Alright.
kind of wait.
Okay, Daka, you're up.
I want to bring the slab of stone with the runes on it to Bastion.
It's the floor, not the.
Oh, it's the floor
Yeah,
of it, like the
it's on
actual
the floor.
interior.
Yeah. No, it's not the floor of the sarcophagi. It's the floor in between the 4 sarcophagi that you are currently standing on and, slightly glowing off of.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I thought that though there were runes on the. Okay, so
There was
when
a
I
piece of
opened that last
paper.
one-
There was a piece of paper in there that had something written in Infernal in there.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's what I want to grab and bring it to Bastion then.
Oh, okay. As you turn and as you grab it and turn to run over to Bastion, Bastion, what it reads as you look at it is, "Do not open all the sarcophagi. A pit fiend will be summoned, and it is extremely powerful."
You frickin' moron.
What do you mean?
Well, this says that this thing will be summoned if all these are open. So
So
you did this.
Why would they put it on the outside of the casket?
Writing that in your notebook.
What? It's in the notebooks. Why put important information?
Casually
on
having this
inside?
conversation while Sieko is fucking doing the last Balrog fight with the
Sieko-
"you will not pass" situation
Oh,
here.
yeah, Echo is screaming while he dodges hits and fucking...
Bastion and fucking Daka in the background just reading notes, having a good time talking.
We can't advance towards it to fight it, so
That's true, Daka fucked himself, he can't move any more forward now.
Well, unless I go into rage. I know you've ruled it before in the past that things like that, rage.
Rage
that
doesn't
kind of
cancel fright. If you were already raging, you wouldn't be able to be frightened.
thing. Okay.
So yeah, on your next turn, if you rage, you'll gain the automatic success of getting rid of the fright. But the fright goes
It's not
on
this
till
turn.
the fright goes on till the Pit Fiend's next turn. Before you can make a save. So basically, the way the Pit Fiend works for Fear Aura is its goal is to keep you away from it for a round, so it can beat the shit out of you or cast Fireball. Those are the 2 most common Pit Fiends known to deal with. Not that you know that in character. That's just for something out of character for you to know.
Weapon important info inside of.
So if you have anything to throw at the Pit Fiend, or if you want to try and run, those are your 2 options. Or if you have spells.
Let's take a look at my dear inventory. No, I have javelins.
Sieko
but I don't
continues
know
to
about
scream as Daka opens up his bag, starts looking through it, throwing things around. There's a piece of
those. Give
moldy
me a
cheese
moment,
from.
Sieko.
Yeah.
I guess this'll do. He's gonna throw a javelin at the
Okay, go
pit
ahead.
fiend.
Make an attack with the disadvantage. Sieko's fighting the second strongest demon you can get.
13.
That doesn't hit by a long shot. It collides and goes into the river. Alright, Doc, is there anything else you can do?
I could throw another one.
I mean, you used your movement. You got.
Well, I have 2 attacks per
if
action.
you got 2 attacks, you want to throw another one. It's up to you.
Yes.
Alright, let's see.
15.
Again. Down into the drink. Sieko, from your perspective, you just watch as javelins are coming flying over the Pit Fiend left and right, and going into the water while you're just dodging and weaving, trying to live. As this creature's just smiling at you with fun, with the joy in its eyes. Alright. Daka, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Alright. Don't worry, Sieko. It's your turn, but before it is, it's going to use its legendary action, and it's going to cast Fireball onto Bastion and Daka. I need a dex save. At
That's a beautiful
disadvantage.
spell. That's a beautiful spell there, DM.
I know, you're immune, but you still got to make the dex save.
it's a 19.
That's a fail.
That's a 13.
That's
but
also a
I don't
fail.
know. It doesn't matter.
Not in your situation, but
Not in
Bastion's
mine,
about to
before
fucking
Bastion.
kill you here in a minute. That's 96
Yeah,
of
half at
fire
least.
damage. Give me a second.
Listen, how was I supposed to know?
No, that's fully fair. I was sitting here like, oh no.
I mean,
Well, I rolled low. 26 points of fire damage. Halved is 13. Quartered is 6. For those who need the damage output. Don't worry, Sieko, you're fine. Sieko, now it's your turn. As a fireball just launches over your head, and you can smell the cooking of burning flesh, while Daka seems completely fine and relaxed.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
start smacking.
Shit.
I mean, like, I guess I can take some swings at disadvantage. Sure. All right.
You can
Yes.
run.
I can.
It only
No,
gets
I'm
one-
really tempted.
It only gets one hit on you if you run.
If I disengage, start punching the circle.
You can try. Is that what you'd like to do?
I don't know.
I will say you're going to invite the pit fiend closer to your party mates. Do you want to take that chance as well, or do you want to
Yes, and I
take?
fully intend on charging forth in rage next turn.
Does not help with what I want to do here. I'm gonna be honest.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm about to tell you, Sieko's going to die next round if y'all don't fucking think of something real quick. Now that the creature's
that
figured
room.
out where everything is and it's taken an inventory of the room, oh, you're about to fucking feel a pit fiend's wrath. I'm letting you know now.
DM,
Yeah.
magic.
Uh-huh.
Alright. If I destroy the floor that it's on, will it go away?
You don't know.
What do I have to roll to now? Arcana?
Arcana at disadvantage because you're in the middle of a fight, facing down a pit fiend.
Hey, it's flat then because I have advantage.
Cool.
That's a 17. I feel like this is pretty basic knowledge. If I punch the floor, it's
Funny
go
thing
away.
is, pit fiends aren't real well known in my world too, as far as like how they are dealt with or how they're summoned. In
No,
fact,
see, I'm not caring about the pit in general. I'm caring about if I break the floor of magic circle is on, does the magic circle go away?
Theoretically, shattering the circle in some way by either removing like the material to draw it or like breaking the material into small pieces. Theoretically would break a magic circle.
I have to try. This is the only hope. I have to try. I
Yeah.
know pit fiends. They're what, CR19s? I'm not about this life.
Oh, you wish.
Oh god, it's even more. Oh
This
boy.
creature is one of my custom creatures. This is a lore-based creature. Y'all
I'm
found.
going to run and punch the magic circle.
Alright, you're gonna use disengage?
No.
You're just gonna take the hit?
Yes.
Smart. That's what disengage would have cost you a lot worse. It's a 28 to hit.
Yeah. That hurts.
So you take 14 points of magical bludgeoning and another 23 points of fire damage, which is 11 halved.
Okay, I'm still good.
Yep. As he swings and slams into your side, you feel your side is burning. Your entire body is feeling warm, and you realize your armor is starting to warm up a little bit and melt.
God damn it.
But as you turn and run, Sieko, taking this with a grunt and a little spray of blood on the floor, you run to the center of the room where you see Daka and Bastion kind of standing there, a little in fire.
I've
in the corner.
two punches to try and break this circle.
Yeah, go. You can go ahead and make an attack to see if you can hit its AC.
It's a 20.
That hits.
Okay.
You can
is
roll
my, is my
damage.
weapon,
Huh?
is my magic weapon still turned off?
No.
Okay. Magic fist. 10 magical bludgeoning
Okay.
and 15 force.
Alright, as you slam your fist into the ground cracks, a couple of the sarcophagi crack, the ground shakes, magic circle seems to stop glowing. The pit fiend looks angrier, and it starts to turn black.
Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Now,
You all watch as Sieko looks over, turns around, looks at it, and turns and runs.
looks at it,
Why do
realized
I-
it didn't vanish.
Why do I feel like that just made it worse?
Alright, Sieko, what's your full movement speed? 25? I'll say you get 20 feet of movement speed up out of the church. Or up out of the tomb to the top as you see the priest kind of signing things towards you, Sieka, as you run.
Yep, no, I'm out. I'm about.
Okay, well, that ends Sieko's turn. The pit fiend's up. It smiles a very big smile at Daka, saying the magical item he has. With a really big grin and an infernal, which Bastion catches. You hear, ooh, I remember when that was made. And give me a minute, and it immediately casts. The spell loads. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, let's continue. Okay, come on, almost there. Almost. Come on, internet. I know you got this tonight. Okay. I need a con save from both Daka and Bastion. This is force and psychic damage.
Okay, so would I just be taking the psychic damage instead of the force?
Correct.
23.
Oh, you said a
23
save.
succeeds.
I just rolled a check.
That was at
do that
disadvantage, by the way?
Oh,
at disadvantage?
Yes, you're still at disadvantage because the fear aura is still going on.
Okay, yeah.
17.
Let's try that
17.
again.
Okay, so you still pass.
Just
18. Fucking barely, Daka, as well. Goddamn, both of you. Alright, so you're only going to take half damage as both of you are pulled towards the center. So you'll take quarter damage for this, Daka.
Okay.
That is 8d10 worth of damage. Oops. As the creature creates a Morse star that that pulls you both towards the center of the room, causing you 38 damage, which half of that is, give me a second. That is 19 points of psychic damage and 19 points of force damage. Man, my
Okay, so-
rolls are shit tonight.
So what? I'll take the 19 damage from the
Correct.
psychic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you are both pulled to the center and moved, and the creature is going to do it again.
I take 19 twice.
Yes, so in total 38. Alright, so I need you both to make another con saving throw as he's gonna cast it again. As he continues to smile at you both. Oh no, poor Daka. Oh, well, you succeed,
20.
Daka. Nice.
Brain fart. 14.
14, that is a fail. So you will take the full brunt of this one. Alright, and that is 90, 10 for the upcast. That is a total of, is that 54? I can't see, the dice has decided it needs to block the number. There, 53 points of psychic and force, and have that, for those wondering, that would be 26 points of damage of each. For if you're got an immunity to either. For those who succeed, Daka, you'll take half of that 26, which is 13. Bastion, that's nice red health bar.
Yeah.
The Pit Fiend is then going to go ahead and use its last remaining action, and it, smiling, is going to, in Infernal, looking over at Bastion and Daka, say, "Ah, how joyous to watch the worms wiggle. Even your apex predator runs. I have been set free, and finally that magic circle that kept me here was broken," as he starts to kind of move his arms and shoulders. Now, how would you lot like to go free of charge? As he looks over at both of you, expecting you to reply.
Again, DM, it got
You
cut
don't-
out on my end for a split second.
Pit Fiend is on leave.
The
I didn't
pit,
hear half of that.
the pit fiend's offering
Nope.
you a chance to leave for free. In
You
Infernal, so
couldn't
don't worry.
understand that, it was just me.
Yeah, Daka, you can't understand anyways, because it's speaking only in Infernal, so you don't have to. You just hear a bunch of whispering with a bit of fire coming out of its mouth.
Yeah, I think I would appreciate that offer.
Good. You offer me, let's say, your souls and permanent servitude, and I'll give you back the javelins you threw at me and the other items that are located at the bottom of this nest if you'd like.
I do think I have some skills that would come in handy for you.
Good. And suddenly it transforms into what looks to be a little bit of a larger male tiefling, roughly about 7 feet tall, very large horns that seem to almost dwarf the figure, and the wings that seem to kind of shrink down, and a little imp tail that sticks out. Long black hair and very dark, almost like charcoal-colored skin, and 2 bright orange eyes. As the creature suddenly appears in what looks to be just a very simple merchant's tux and attire. As the creature continues to speak in Infernal and goes, "Good! I will grant you a gift should you manage to accomplish something for me. You know what? I need a puppet. Find me someone I can make my puppet to rule over a kingdom to make this easier. Return to me once you have, and I will grant you your souls back, and you'll only be promised a permanent servitude to me."
Living or deceased?
He pulls out his hand to shake yours and goes, "Whether or not you live or die, you will serve me until I am done with you."
No, the puppet.
Ah. So long as it's able to rule and no one questions it, I am more than happy. And it listens to only me.
What the fuck's going on?
The creature holds out its hand again with a bit of a smile.
I'll shake it.
He shakes your hand and goes, "Good." And suddenly, Bastion, you see a little dragon head with side profile of a dragon head with a little long horn that seems to come off the side of its head. Suddenly imprint itself on your hand as almost like a metallic brand in this dark blackened color. It burns a little bit, but doesn't seem to cause you any more further pain. And as the creature pulls its hand away, it smiles and looks over at Daka and just nods its head. And then you see it snap its finger and smoke kind of appears around it and it disappears. Sieko's gone, by the way.
Good news, we lived. Bad news is we're servants now.
As Bastion says that, you see the ice javelin from earlier appear. The hot poker reappears. The 2 javelins that Daka threw away reappear on the floor, right at the center of the room.
Wait, I'm serving him now?
We all are.
As Daka looks around, Daka, give me a perception check.
12.
Yeah, you notice on your hand as you're kind of moving around your hand, kind of confused and talking really loudly. There's the same brand as you see on Bastion's hand is on yours now, and it burns slightly.
You sold my soul.
I mean, you weren't gonna have it much longer anyway.
You
saved
sold
us.
my.
You do get it back.
You can't trust those devils. There's probably some trick up his sleeve. I've dealt with nasty gits like that before. Tricky fuckers. And you just gave him all our souls.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Sieko, while these two have their argument, you feel a power fluctuation just kind of like explode out from the tomb. And then you don't sense any divine magic any further coming from the tomb, as things seem to go quiet. You're about halfway back to the town, though.
And I run fast. God damn.
Yeah, you realize pretty after that realization, you just kept you used both your actions to just run as far as you could. Yeah, but the divine is gone, and you feel fine. You other than being beaten nearly to death. As for the first time in your experience, you found a creature that could just wholeheartedly handle you.
I got hit twice, and I'm at half health.
It was the first time that Sieko ever experienced what it is to be the true apex predator in the world. But yeah, Sieko, do you go back, or do you just continue back to the town?
No, fuck that. No.
Okay. All right, then we'll come back to you momentarily.
I'm gonna go meet with Victor later. I'm out of here.
All right, Bastion and Daka, you find yourself still standing in this tomb. What would you like to do? Sieko did not come back.
Well, I feel like we should probably go find the big guy.
What big guy? I'm the big guy.
The dragonborn thing.
He did run away. I'll go get him. You stay here.
Yeah?
I'm faster.
Does Bastion let Daka just run off?
No, I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be running full speed, which is 40 feet per 40.
Yeah.
I have a 40 walking speed.
All right.
Dashing all the way back to town.
Yeah. As Bastion, are you just gonna walk, or are you gonna run?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not in that much of a hurry.
Okay. Yeah. As you come walking out casually, Daka goes sprinting off. You see off in the distance as he kind of heads off towards the forest you guys passed through and back towards the city of Swindon. As you come out, though, Bastion, you see the priest kind of like waving his hands a bunch in different symbols, trying to get your attention.
I will walk over to him.
He continues to sign in different with his hands.
Wasn't the priest for Sunday party? Wait.
No, I know.
So remember, we did the hand sign thing with Pebble. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
There's a reason.
Yeah, fair.
Does Bastion say anything?
I don't understand.
He kind of wipes his hands off and then continues to move his hands, and you see a little sparkly bit of magic start to go off, and then you suddenly hear the priest's voice in your head, and he goes, "Did you defeat the creatures down below, the ghosts that had been haunting the tomb?"
They're all gone.
Good. And you didn't awaken the ancient demon that was hiding down there, correct? There's a very powerful fiend that once said to rival even one of the 12 lords.
Some questions are just better off not having an answer to.
Odd.
I'm going to assume that means you never found what I'm referring to. You left the sarcophagi there. Okay. He sighs and goes, "I appreciate that. That creature managed to almost kill Belf the Board. We once it was sealed and we were tasked with guarding it. We were really concerned one day it might get out because someone would try and loot the sarcophagi like an idiot, even though it clearly states on on the other side of that door down going into the tomb that you should not open the sarcophagi."
Their fault for not putting it closer.
He cancels the message and stops signing and pats Bastion on the shoulder, and then noticing the kind of weird gunk that he gets on his hand from your undead pieces, let's call it, your rotting flesh chunks, kind of wipes his hands on his pants.
I would like to fuck with him as I walk away, and Infernal say, "Best of luck, my friend."
Roll an intimidation.
Strength or charisma based?
I'll let you choose.
Okay. 16.
Okay. He kind of goes pale white and passes out. Just collapses to the ground.
Also, I wanted to say, Daka, the whole conversation after the fact, you feel that Bastion's probably a little too comfortable with what happened.
You fucking think?
About 3 hours go by before you lot finally catch up to. Well, Daka catches up to Sieko right at the gate of the castle of the city of Swindon. Bastion, you get there a few hours later with a comfortable pace. You're enjoying yourself. It's a quite mellow walk. The trees are beautiful. There's no one around, which is honestly the most peaceful part. The animals seem to avoid you, but still, like, by keeping a healthy distance. But still, happen to be quiet, and it's very peaceful and relaxing. As you lot come to the castle gates, though, one of the guards kind of stops you lot, and or has stopped Sieko and Daka at this point as you pull up Bastion. And the guard keeps explaining that you lot have been refused to entry because of Tictrix, or because of some bug that has seemingly tried to attack the city.
What?
Huh.
What bug?
The guard looks to you and continues to explain, going, strange mantis-looking creature came through here. He killed 2 of our guards, attacked a young blacksmith, nearly killing the poor kid. Mere moments after he had just sold, apparently, a bunch of items. We think that the rogue was stealing his coin, as no coin was found. No tracks are found, but the kid is in extreme condition from the poison.
I can cure poison.
We've tried. We've used clerics. Nothing seems to work. It's some sort of bug poison. Like, we don't know. Maybe it's a curse. The kid's just barely hanging on. We figured if we could find the source, we might be able to ask questions to figure out what it was.
Oh, well, one of our friends is supposed to be some kind of bug monster. Maybe he knows how to cure the poison. I don't know where he is now, though.
Your friend's one, Buck. Why don't you come in for a free meal? We'd like to, ask you a couple questions. We'll feed you, house you for the night. That sound alright to you?
That sounds very nice of you.
He nods to Daka and goes, "Don't worry, right this way, sir. It's a nice experience. You'll get 3 free meals and a place to sleep tonight without having to pay a single gold coin."
Oh, well, that doesn't sound... I mean, okay, sure. Are you sure you don't want no money? I know that's
No, sir. It would be against our beliefs to take your money in this situation. Would you two like to join us? As the guard kind of looks to Bastion.
I'm just a mercenary. I was just working a job, but I don't know the bug guy.
Understandable. I appreciate you for your honesty. We will still be requiring you to stay in town for the next couple of days so we can get some information if we need you.
Okay.
And
That's fine.
And he looks over to Sieko. If you wouldn't mind.
I mean, okay.
He nods and goes, "This way." And as he takes you guys towards the large castle in the center of town, right as you're coming to the inner fortress walls, he makes an immediate right turn, and suddenly about 15 guards fall in, all covered in magical gear. Different items of note. These guys look more mercenary than guard, and they start to stand on either side of you and continue to walk you in into this barracks-like building. And as he walks you in, a couple of the guards seem to kind of stand up and at attention, and he continues to walk you into the back of the barracks and opens up a very large iron door, a couple of iron doors that seem to glow slightly. And he goes, "If you wouldn't mind stepping into this room, we'll have meals brought to you momentarily. Feel free to let us know what you'd like to eat. We'll do our best to accommodate."
Bananium, please.
Bastion, you're not with the party at this point. They left you there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But poor Sieko and Daka are together.
Why am I in the cage room? I didn't do anything.
You came with him.
This isn't a cage. It's a room offered by these kind people. They
It's
would
a
never.
room with a
We
bar.
did nothing wrong. Why would we be put in a cage?
The guard captain kind of nervously looks between Daka and Sieko and goes, "Yes, exactly. If you wouldn't mind, we'll have your meals." And he continues to.
I don't
kinda
want.
show
I
you.
just met these people. I don't want to be in a cage room.
Sir, I'm
Why
going to
is
have
it-
to insist that you stay here for the night, for your own safety and for the safety of the city.
Something seems off about this.
You watch as one of the cooks comes walking by with a big ham on his a large serving plate, and he just kind of walks into one of the back rooms.
But because of that, I'm throwing all caution to the wind. I want that ham.
He goes, "Yes, yes, not a problem. Feel free. We'll have one brought out for you if you wouldn't mind. Again, just enjoy your stay." As he points, and he kind of continues to try and get you guys to go walk in on your own accord. Do you walk in, Sieko and Daka?
Is there a table inside?
There is so as you look over, there are 2 beds set up that look to be just simple metal frames, with what looks to be goose feathered and very well beaten mattresses. They're about 6 feet long, so they're not the longest. Definitely not amazing, but so as either of you have never really seen a or are accustomed to beds fully, it's a pretty impressive sight. There is a simple table in the center of the room with 2 chairs set up and 2 cups that look to be of some sort of metallic material set that seem to be filled with some sort of liquid.
It's kind of small. Oh well. Well, Sieko, shall we enter the nice room provided? I mean, the magic doors are kind of interesting. I don't know.
As I walk in, I'm just like, it's called a prison, Daka. So I'll go belly flop onto the mattress.
Why would they put us in a prison?
As
We
Doc-
did nothing wrong.
As Daka follows behind, the guy slams the thing shut and goes, "Finally! God damn! I didn't think I'd have to be concerned about you idiots. Damn monsters!" And he turns and walks off. And with Bastion left wandering the town, Ticktrick nowhere to be seen, Sieko and poor Daka left in prison, we will end session here today. To give the party a full chance to come together once more, thank you all for watching this shorter session today of a Rogue Less. We'll see you next time.
I got a few words. Where's Grumpy? I'm gonna